How is public speaking teaching you to more effectively engage an audience?
The whole process has been really quite something. For me, one of the things I've done is, so when I started, I would go into an event and I would speak and I would leave. And now usually when we do events, we try and do cocktail events or something, there's mingling before and after. And I think it completely changes the dynamic. I'm asked to speak to so many different groups of people that sometimes I have to really refresh my memory. I was asked to speak at a high school. One day I was speaking to politicians, and the next day I was speaking to high school students, and the next day I was speaking to young professionals. And I don't just talk about the book, and we talk about bigger issues. I mean, diversity is one of the larger issues I talk about, and I integrate the book into whatever is important to them. So the audience engagement is so important to me, but it's also important to me to physically find ways to engage with them. So I take very seriously the time beforehand. When I did the high school event, they took me on a whole high school tour and told me about what their high school represented and how it had evolved. And honestly, what was so helpful for me is to be into the mind of a high school student. I don't see high school students, so I loved hearing this young girl talk about what her class is and what she does, and it was just bringing me back to the reality of this is what her world is. And I need that time for connection, because then it helps me switch into the mindset of what can I deliver here to you all that's going to be inspiring to you, that's going to make a difference to you and affect your world in a different way. I always give out my email, and the conversations I get back, it's just such an iterative process. I learn a lot from the people that I'm with and hope to share something with them as well. And it's been wonderful, and it's been fun. That part's been very fun.